Buckle up, because today's discussion is wild. We're diving into a jaw-dropping conversation between Mike Adams and David DuByne about global supply chain chaos, hidden agendas, and the terrifying predictions for 2024. This is the kind of intel you won't hear on mainstream news, so let's break it down. First up, the Red Sea crisis. Right now, the sixth largest shipping company in the world has stopped all transport through the Red Sea because of Houthi rebel attacks. Why? Because Yemen is furious over Israel's bombing of Gaza. But here's the kicker. David thinks this was allowed to escalate. Think about it. Naval forces could have stepped in weeks ago, but they didn't. Now, insurers are refusing to cover ships, forcing them to reroute around Africa, adding weeks to delivery times. And guess what? This isn't just about trinkets. This is about food. Farmers need fertilizer, tractor parts, and equipment now for planting season. Delays mean shortages. Shortages mean price spikes. And who controls the food? The ones in power. But wait, it gets crazier. Malaysia just dropped a bombshell. Any ship with even one container bound for Israel is banned from Malaysian waters. If Indonesia follows suit, the Malacca Strait, one of the most critical shipping lanes on Earth, could be blocked. That's 40% of global trade potentially disrupted. Mike and David speculate this is all part of a grand plan to collapse economies. Blame it on those people over there and usher in a controlled reset. Sound familiar? Pearl Harbor vibes, anyone? Now let's talk energy wars. The U.S. Navy is stretched thin. Ships in the Red Sea, Mediterranean, and Persian Gulf practically begging for conflict with Iran. Meanwhile, China's building naval vessels 200 times faster than America. If war breaks out in the Middle East, who defends Taiwan? Answer: nobody. And without secure sea lanes, globalization crumbles. Prices skyrocket. Local economies have to become self-sufficient, just like Russia did after sanctions. Coincidence? I think not. But here's where it gets really mind-blowing. David drops a bombshell about Ethiopia's Renaissance Dam, the largest hydroelectric project in Africa. It was supposed to take 7 years to fill. It filled in 2. How? Because someone knew rainfall patterns were shifting. And get this, Africa's Sahel region is greening. Ancient maps show areas like Yemen's Marib Dam were once lush. Now history's repeating. David believes globalists are consolidating food production into one region. Hello, Greater Israel. To control humanity through scarcity. Own nothing. Eat only what we give you. Chilling. Oh, and speaking of control, Europe's farmers are being destroyed. Governments are seizing land under the guise of nitrogen limits, while corporations burn dirty bunker fuel shipping junk around Africa. The hypocrisy is staggering. Meanwhile, David predicts a solar minimum, a 400-year drop in solar activity, that'll devastate agriculture above 45 degrees latitude. Crops fail, famine looms, and the elites, they're building bunkers. Mark Zuckerberg's $70 million Hawaii hideout isn't a fluke. They know something's coming. So, what's the timeline? David points to October 2024, a rare planetary alignment last seen in 79 AD. Yes, when Vesuvius erupted. He warns of electromagnetic anomalies, higher tides wrecking coastal shipping, and even space debris bombarding Earth by 2025. The globalists? They're racing the clock to lock down control before it hits. Final thoughts? This isn't just about war or economics. It's about food, energy, and survival. The elites want you dependent. They want you scared. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power. Localize, prepare. Say no. Because when enough people wake up, the system stops. Want more? Check out David's channel, Adapt 2030, and his mini Ice Age Conversations podcast. This is not doom porn. It's a call to think, adapt, and act. Thanks for tuning in, bright minds. Stay curious, stay bold, and I'll catch you next time. Remember, the future belongs to those who see it coming. Subscribe, share, wake the world up.
This has been a BrightLearn.ai summary of an interview between David DuByne and Mike Adams on December 22, 2023. The full interview is available at brighteon.com, where you can also find podcasts and special reports by Mike Adams and other creators. Visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage of this interview and breaking news on critical stories that will keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.